Okay, guys, let's get started for today. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to day 4 of our 7 days ongoing live streams, and at the same time, we're having a contest going on. So, welcome, everyone. And I'm coming. Let me quickly set this up. Okay, let's get started straight up for today. So, yesterday, I shared an information for us yesterday, which was a token called XDC mainnet. And we were looking at finding an entry somewhere into the 0.3145 levels for getting like a perfect entry. So what happens is that it helps us to get to reduce our risk and make more profit. So it helps us to reduce our risk and make more profit on it. So I come in. Let me see how to adjust this. Okay, so we are. That's the first thing we looked at. And one of the major things we looked at yesterday. So it's still within the zones. Personally, myself, I have not bought in yet, but I want to see if it will give us a bit lower so we could catch it a buy from here. But if it doesn't give us a bit lower for me to catch in a buy from here, personally, what I'm going to do is I will just, if I see that it start running, I will just aggressively get in on CMP as well. So it's something that if it decides to run, could run hard and print us some money. XDC Mania, that's the name. It's actually a blockchain. It's a blockchain like um other blockchain protocols that we know of as well. So we looked at, and that is like still in our checklist and word list. But however, today there were 2 assets I shared to the institutional trading hub, and I'll pick from there. I shared about 4 assets or 4 trades to the institutional trading hub today. So I'll pick from there 1 or 2 from there and share for us as well. I can see your comments. Pinnacle Hub. I think that's Shola. Good evening. Yeah, welcome. I could see your comment. So, um, this is the first. Okay, this is it. So we have here Ajax. We have Ajax here. Ajax here. So if you look at Ajax, we're already in it. We're already in the trade because it's already activated. I shared it earlier to the National Trading Hub. So this was the one I shared on the day 2 session with us. I think I posted it online. Posted it on the channels, the platform, the Telegram, and the other platforms. I posted it there, which we made profit from this. So when we made profit, I knew that another pattern was forming. So this was a cipher pattern which we made profit from, but I noticed that a butterfly pattern was actually forming, and I expected that it's going to sell down. So I'm supposed to have caught the sell down, but I knew that I was feeling very sleepy today, so I wanted to just spend my time sleeping. So, but I know a few persons who, when I posted it, they just sold down. I made profit from it. So, but however, we are on the buy and we are catching the buy up as well. We are currently in profit, so it's a CMP kind of trade. If you have not got in, you can get in on CMP. So using the same stop loss as well. So this is like a 1 to 4 risks to reward kind of trade. And so in other words, 1 to 4 ROR means you're risking 1 to gain 4 times that amount as well if it gets to the final TP level as well. So let's say someone risking $100 end up getting $400, someone risking $5 end up getting $20, someone risking $10 end up getting $40. That's what it means. That's a balance RR as well. So most times once it's like 1 to 2, they start taking profit. Like personally, there are two ways I actually do this. Sometimes when the trade starts giving profits, let's assume the trade starts making profit for like let's say start giving profit like um 1 to 2, I take 25% up. It gets to 1 to 3, I take 25% up, and I just put it till the ending of the TP. Or Once it gets to 1 to 3, I close 50% of my position and then ride it to the last TP levels as well. For example, you just like this other trade. So we are on Agix. Agix is CMP. You can get in on CMP if you miss the exact entry spot as well. But I just give this today for the VIP. So this is a butterfly pattern, and we expect most times the D extension takes us straight up to the A. But if you look here, it could also go higher than the A. But if you look here, when we had the previous one I shared with you guys, which was the cipher pattern, we got our entry and it exceeded above the A and the C and went way higher. So I assume that this should also go above the C, maybe above the A. But I just made our TP to be a very conservative one because the market has been very, 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 very funny. So we're just trying to catch up as many patterns as possible for us to make profits within it intraday. So if you enter the previous one, you should have made like is around 1 to 3.5, which I posted on my Twitter, and definitely should have made some good money on that one. And then if you enter in this one, we are already on profit. So we're looking at it doing us a good amount of gains and potential profit as well. So let me open my Twitter so we'll check out how trade for today. So let me share the number two for you guys as well. Okay, let's look out for number two. Okay, you guys remember we got in on Waves from day one, day two as well, and Waves has done incredible, like really, really incredible. You see here our entry in this box was triggered. There were two entries I gave us here. So if you entered here, you'd have made profit. If you entered this here too, you'd have made profit. And this like should have been. I think I posted how much about 900% on my margin as well. 900% my margin. Now, it all has to do with margin does not really make matter much. What matters most is what I'm risking. So I could be risking $500 and I make 9 times that. That's $4,500. I could be risking $200 and I make 9 times that. So what I'm risking is what matters. So if I'm risking that amount, I make that is actually what matters, not really margin or so. So somebody could be using a very big someone who's using big margin will not want to take some kinds of risk as well. Let's say except they are determining what they want to risk. That's what matters most important. So you could decide to use small margin or big margin, but what matters is what are you willing to risk if this trade goes bad against you. It's not just only about being able to calculate how well it's going to do, but you can also calculate how bad can this go as well. So there's something I'm actually looking at for waves. Most times when wave is actually a funny trade because once it gets to 0.5 to 0.618, most times it begins to buy up continuation. So we might get a buy up continuation from here. So you just want to add this on your watch list until waves get into that zone. It's already a little bit into it, so you want to just add it there. Add this to your watch list if wave gets there. Or if it doesn't get there, you will kind of not bother about it as well. So people who are trying to get in on the uh on the sale has to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. So because it could literally slaughter you way bad. So you don't want to do that. You want to be able to just trade with the trend. So let me look for our second trade for today. So the second trade for today, I think has the potential like what we just saw on waves that had a massive movement up. Uh, I think this has that potential, except it goes bad. Except it goes bad. So and that is Jasmine. I think Jasmine has that kind of potential because it has not really done a very good run yet. It's just been playing. So if Jasmine decides to run, it could be very, very massive too. This is like a 1 to 23 risk to reward trade as well. Could give us some good amount of profit. So this Jasmine is also CMP too, and that's our stop loss region around Stop loss should be around 0.002973. 0.002973. So Jasmine and Ajix are our two plays and two trades for today. I'm giving to you guys from the VIP. Because if you look at waves, let's look it quickly on waves. Let's look at waves. Stop loss should be about 0.002973 and is at CMP. So let's quickly look at back on waves. You notice that our waves is a 1 to 14 risk to reward trade idea, but at the current price, it has gotten to it's giving us 1 to 12. So already we are 1 to 12. 1 to 12 is insane because that is like if you entered in from when I credit, it should have been 12 times. That means your margin, your gains, what you're risking. Sorry, what you're risking should have been making 12 times that amount. So what your margin is not even the problem. Like what you're risking is the key thing there. So what you're risking should have been 12 times the oh sorry, make my chart screen. Sorry, I did not get that. I hope you can see it better now. So this is waves. Quickly, let me just go back to both of them, and then we are done for that. Let's go to first Ajax, so you can see it clearly. Ajax is moving in profit already. This Ajax, and then after Ajax we have Jasmine. Let me go to Jasmine. You're actually connected and watching on YouTube, there's something I told some persons yesterday that they did, which is you have to click on the settings of your YouTube, the YouTube you're using from to um what's it called? Increase the resolution so you can view clearer from your end. So that has to do with what you are viewing or seeing from your own end as well. So I think I've shifted this. I've shifted this. Wahala. I've shifted this by mistake. So, but this is just me. So, but you just have to use the previous use here. I can't be drawing on here. It's 0.029, then here, entry. So it's perfect. As I was shaking the screen, it got shifted. Okay. So we are those two for today. I just shared from the VIP. We're on Ajix buy trade idea, and then we are on Jasmine as well. On Ajix, and then we are on Jasmine. Okay, I promised us an information yesterday. Now, and I gave us an example of how this is based on using strong chain as which was a very lucrative um active and passive income opportunity for us. So we'll still refer back to strong chain, and then after referring to strong chain, we will now look at what I have, uh, the one I want to share, the node opportunity I want to share with you guys today. So, okay, let me share my screen. Okay, fantastic. So now, if you look here, you get to see that this was strong, but I think this I don't know this should be maybe one sometime 2021 when the price rose to $570 or so, around that range. So when I first talked about strong token, strong was around barely around $20 or so, around that range. That's when I first talked about strong in 2020. If you check the House of Wealth results channel, You could see some of our testimonials from 3 years ago back, and some of the informations. These are things I gave to the VIP as well from way back. So we got in on strong sometime around is it November, December 2020 or so. And that was barely strong was around $15, $20 that time. And now for you to get one strong node, you need 10 strong tokens. So as of the time where we were buying in on strong, it cost $200 to get a node. To get a node. Now, and had it been I had 10 nodes, that means for me to get 10 nodes, we cost $2,000 as of when the information was first shared regarding strong. $2,000. So I want to use this as a case study for you guys to get clarity now. Then we had strong just a few months later, increasing in value after a couple of months to as high as $570 for one strong token. That means the cost of a node is now $5,700 plus gas whatever we involve. Now imagine this. Imagine that what it took me to make 10 nodes, meanwhile the worth of my node has increased from $2,000 to $57,000. So my node that I set up for $2,000 is now worth $57,000. And guess what? Every day you're earning about 0.1 strong token, 0.1 strong token every single day, which is around 0.0 around 0.091 token. So that should be here. If you see here is $52. $52. Remember, uh initially you are so if you're earning, if you have 10 strong nodes, that means you are earning up to one strong token every single day. So you'll be making like $520 using this explanation, making like $520 every single day passively. Now there are people who are making like on a weekly basis, you could be making $520 times seven. That's what you'll be making. Then monthly, and you don't want to talk about annually. So whatever these people are making here, $19,000 times 10, you're making about 190. Annually, you'll be making $190,000. Monthly, you're making $3,000. Weekly, you're making crazy amount of money. Personally, myself, I did about 5 nodes on strong with $1,000, but I'm just using $2,000 as an example. So as of earning strong was like $3,000. So that means I was making like 15, 20, around $10 or so every day. And then when it was increasing in value to like $570, I was making somewhere around $250 every single day on strong. And then when strong now increased, like we saw yesterday, strong got to 3,000 something dollars per one token. So as of that time, the value of 10 nodes, which cost $2,000, had increased to what? It has increased to $300,000. So in other words, uh, 10 strong tokens, which was around $3,000, was 30,000, which gives one node. So the 10 nodes was around $300,000. So as of the time it got high, my own quantity of nodes was around $150,000. That was in 2021. So every day we are still making the same number because you're earning in tokens, but the token value differs. So as of the time, there was a time we were making the 0.5 still remains constant. So as of the time, that 0.5 was giving me about $1,500 in a day. Now that means the potentials is huge for nodes. It's enormous. At the same time, there's a downside to it. When everybody gets into it and it becomes escalated, and there's no much strong management, it just poofs, just like a bubble, blows off top. And that's what happened in strong when after a couple of years of strong thriving already in the market. Now there is another protocol and platform that is better than strong, has a better advantage, has a better, how am I going to say this now? It has a better advantage than strong. It has a better um um it has a better advantage than strong. It has a better network, a better theme, and the measures they put in place is so dope and amazing. Now, it is unique in the sense that I cannot say everything, but I will share things that matters for us, and I will share us the directions of stuffs and how to set up and all that. I will do all that for us. So I'm coming. Okay. So this is the name of the platform. This is the project. It's called Zeta Capital. XETA Capital. XETA Capital. Okay, let me copy this and paste. Let me copy this from Telegram and paste for you guys. You don't do anything. I just listen to my explanation that I'll be giving to you guys. Now, Zeta Capital, it's has been running for, by next month should make it 1 year. Next month should make Zeta Capital actually 1 year. I just posted this. It should make it 1 year. Now, next month is going to make it 1 year. And to set up Zeta, a node on Zeta, you need a node is called zone. So they call it zone. You need 10 Zeta. 10 Zeta gives you one zone. And one Zeta is around $74 right now. So 10 Zeta is like $740. It gives you one zone. And that one zone that it gives to you makes you to earn zero point 0.1 zone every single day to 365 days for the whole year. You earn zero point 0.1 zone every Zeta, sorry, zero point 0.1 Zeta every day. So Zeta is the name of the token. Zone is the name of the nodes. So 10 Zeta, which is around let's say 750 dollars, because one Zeta is $75, and you cannot buy Zeta on any exchange or on exchange platforms if that's what you're looking for. No, you can't do that. There, you can only buy it from the dApps on their dApps platform directly via the link I sent with on Avax chain, on Avax network. So let me post it. Let me post this too on the. Let me post this on the Telegram for you guys. So in case because I most times I always forget when I said I'm going to post something. So let me do this. But if you pay attention to what I'm explaining, you will get it very well. Now there are three aspects to this, which the other two is quite complex, so we might not need um to touch deeply on them. I'm coming. I'm trying to come up with the words, so I'm sure I'm sending the right words. Okay, I just posted it now. Now there are three aspects to Zeta, for example. So now when you get in on when you acquire 10 Zeta to set up one zone, you begin to earn zero point 0.1 Zeta every single day for 365 days. So imagine if one Zeta currently is around $75, Okay, I was disconnected a bit, but I'm back now. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, please. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. Okay. Okay, we can't hear you again. Let me know if you can hear me now. I was disconnected. I was disconnected. Okay, fantastic. So now here you go. That means you're earning about. I did a rough present start at the present start. That's like $225 at the end of the month. So in a year, that's 36 zeta. That means 10 zeta. One zone is generating like 36 zeta or so, if I'm not mistaken. That should be $2,700 cumulative in a year. Now, you're not considering the fact that this zeta has the potential of going up in value and coming down in value, going up in value, coming down in value. So, if it goes up in value over time, the what you're earning definitely will be bigger and be better as well. So, imagine you're setting up 10 nodes. Now, if you're setting up 10 nodes, that is like $7,500, which would be 10 zones. 10 zones, it's 100 zeta. So just $7,500. That means every day you're earning about $75 every day. And then in 30 days, you're making like 75. In a year, you are over 20. That should be almost 30K, around that range. Now, besides that, Zeta has what is called the Zeta HFT pool, which is called high frequency trading. I believe if you trade forex or so, you should have heard the word frequency trading. So you definitely have an understanding of what high frequency trading is. And then there has what we call the lake as well. Now these are two different sections which I will not want to go so much into details right now of what it is, because for you to get into the lake, uh you need to acquire a certain amount of you need to acquire a certain amount of um zones. So I think here for the lake, you need to have gotten, I'm coming, let me be sure for you guys. For the lake, you need to have gotten up to one zone. For the HFT pool, you need up to 10 zones as well. So the other those ones is more like you, instead of withdrawing the Zeta tokens, you're putting it into the pool and the lake, and you begin to earn USDT every month, or every week or every quarter, depending on the percentage you are able to get in. So it's basically a pure passive income stream and passive income platform that gives the opportunity to also make side potential gains, just like what's it called, strong is. So you might want to, they also have a Twitter handle. I think they have a Twitter handle. Let me see if I can check for their Twitter. But if you follow, I think if you follow the dapps, the link I posted, so you can be able to access, and being able to access their dapps is on Avax chain. So Avax chain is where you're able to access their dapps. So I'm coming, trying to, how do I close this now? Okay, I think I've seen it. So let me share screen, and then let's okay from here we can go to Twitter. Here you go. This is Zeta Capital. So you can see it's actually a wealth management platform, or so can go through their Twitter and read the thread on them. So basically, what they are doing is bridging DeFi and traditional finance as well. The team is solid, and I'm into it as well. I'm into it. I set up about I think somewhere around 10 zones currently. I have 10 zones running, which is about 100 Zeta tokens, just to test the benefits of it over time as well, since it gives the same opportunity and price potential that Strong gave as well, which we're not just looking at the current passive income, we're looking at the potential passive income over time as well, over the course of the next 1 year. So let's say someone who got in Zeta Capital, setting up their zone somewhere around December, setting up their zones for like when the price around $50 or so. I think the person should have been in a higher package earnings when it comes to the dollar value by now as well. And if it's something that I think within the by the time a person is able to earn within a couple of weeks, you would have, if you want to be engaging in it and making sure this is risk free, you want to, like, from your earnings pull up your capital in a couple of weeks and just enjoy the ride for the rest of the year over time as it just keeps on building and building. The thing here is the play here is that most people get greedy when they start seeing that this thing is shitting out or printing so much money, and they get caught up in greed. So in such plays, you do not want to get caught up in greed. You just want to enjoy the flow over time and see how much money you can make over the course of the next 1 to 2 years while it thrives. And you know, when the market starts becoming very, very bullish, projects like this will go exponential. When they go exponential, it will begin to test what we call the management resolve or the management capacity of the team. So if the team is very strong, they'll be able to control. If they are not too strong, they will blow up out of proportion. In other words, they will not be able to being able to curtail the massive growth and massive awareness. So, but when you look at what the structure of how it is designed, their withdrawal process and everything is so balanced and so good to be able to what we call um, act like a shock absorber, being able to absorb potential shock in the long run. So I'm actually impressed with everything concerning the ecosystem. So that is our third alpha information for today as well. Um, Let us look out for who are the winners for the day 4. So on day 4 we have um this dude here called the DeFi Hunter. DeFi Hunter has 74 persons, so he's number 1. Grey Plus Exchange has 66%. He's number 2. The Alex Ndar has 66% too. He's number 3. And Dominion Temi has 60%, which he is number 4. So these persons I just called now: DeFi Hunter, Grey Plus Exchange, Alex Ndar, and Diamond Temi. You want to reach out to me and you claim your prizes, your cash prize of 30,000 and 10,000 as well. 30,000 for the first, 30,000 to the second, 30,000 to the third, and then 10,000 for the fourth as well. You want to reach out to me and claim your cash prizes as well. Meanwhile, for day 5 is already running, so you can actually engage in day 5 right now. Click on the link, generate your bot, and share to as many persons as possible. By 1 p.m. tomorrow, the winners of day 5 will be selected as well. So we have day 5 to go, we have day 6 to go, and we have day 7 to go. This is more like 3 more days to go, and I've been sharing so much vital information from day 1, day 2, day 3, and today being day 4 as well. So it's up to you to utilize the lifetime of this opportunity why it is available, because you guys know I don't always come live to do or to host live sessions um back to back basis. But I'm doing this because it's a promise and the season we are in. So whether you are among the winners or not, you can still see money to make from the information that is given. If you're trading on futures, you're trading on sports, you can benefit as well. And of course, job chain has been a gem and is still a gem. And if you haven't bought in on job chain, you can still buy in and you should still get in on Probit. You can take in a good position. It's been moving up consistently and very stable since we've been talking about it. So you want to get in before it leaves you. Job chain is going to kill a zero any moment from now, probably within the next few days. Uh, so you want to be positioned. You want to be positioned. We are touching various aspects in the past couple of days. We've been touching various aspects, money making aspect, money making opportunities. We just go straight to the point as well, and we see how we benefit and maximize, and everybody is happy at the end of the day as well. So guys, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. GMT plus one. We'll be live. I will share new information for us to make money, offers both on technicals, fundamentals, and where we need to position, a new different information as well that is mind blowing, very, very awesome. You haven't heard anywhere else as usual. And then at the end of the day, we'll also share the winners for day five. And then we'll do that for day six and day seven. And then we know that is going to be the end for the first season of our referral context. And we have the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, but that is not going to be referral context, and we might not actually be going live for those days. I might just do some posts and then do a giveaway on those days, separate from the normal referral contest ongoing. So our live session is just aligning with the 7 days referral contest that's currently ongoing. Okay, guys, bye for now. Like we always say, if the students be ready, the Shifu will appear. And if the Shifu appears, what happens? The student always prevails. See you guys tomorrow.